Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of Meiji Restoration. We're playing as Japan in Victoria 3 and attempting to go through the Meiji Restoration. We have finally ousted the shogunate and put the Meiji Emperor back in charge of the country. And now we are working towards completing the Meiji Restoration Journal entry. So we do still need to end Sakoku, so we need to get rid of isolationism and closed borders, which we need to adjust our government quite a bit to pull this off. If we could get the petit bourgeoisie in here with the rural folk, that might give us a shot. So say we were to bring in the petit bourgeoisie, that would set us to a 56% government, and they are reactionary, they are meritocratic, and they are patriotic. So it does say they would still support it, so it would be a possibility. Our other option for isolationism to get that revoked. Oh, well, actually, no. Here, hold on. That's what I need to look at. Yeah, I just don't think we have what it takes. Because, yeah, this is saying these two support it. The industrialists do not. So, yeah, we would need to get the rural folk out of government. So, I actually should go ahead and stop bolstering these boys now. We don't really need them bolstered. The intelligentsia and the industrialists are by far going to be the most important interest groups to keep happy. I do not want to bring the armed forces over to the Imperial Party. I would rather keep them separated for now. So we're definitely going to do that. And yeah, I think our primary goal is going to be to just continue to grow our industry. So let's get time moving again and let our buildings build. Against the odds, let's just go ahead and drop their interest group approval. That's fine. I did want to go back and double check. Are there any laws worth putting through for us, actually? Like, state religion might not be too bad. It would make the Shinto monks more powerful, though, and I don't think I want to do that. Our other option would be to get ourselves a health system in place. Now, if we were to do that, that would ruin our bureaucracy. But I think it's actually worth our time. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to put it into place, and we are going to need to build up some more government administration buildings. So let's just see where our taxation capacity is insufficient. Kansai is the most. Chubu. Kanto is pretty bad. Let's build it in Kanto. So I'm going to build like 4 more in Kanto. And yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and put them up at the top of the queue so that they build first. And that should fix our pending bureaucratic shortfall. We're still making money, which is good. What's our budget currently at? So we are still pretty high up there. I could drop taxes a little more and put a few more consumption taxes out there. And I think that is going to be something we're going to do. Put a liquor tax out there, and we can also go for like a luxury furniture tax to get us back in check, and that's going to help our standard of living continue to increase. We could even maybe do a little bit more work on this, like if we were to do like a porcelain tax, drop this again, and just see if this balances out. It might. So I'm going to let that run for a little bit. It might not. If it doesn't, we can just raise taxes a little bit. We could also go through and check to see, are there any of these out here that we really don't need anymore. We have road maintenance a lot of places, but I believe we do need it at the moment, so that is fine. let's just go ahead and take the free boost. That should be fine. We're still working to get our bureaucracy up. We actually did good enough now. So a little bit more government administration will help out, but I could actually go through and I could shunt at least this one back to the bottom. So let's do that. We'll let the livestock ranches build up instead. And our budget is still suffering. So yeah, we're going to get rid of this. Drop that porcelain tax and just let this adjust itself. I'm not willing to go into a defensive pact with a colonial person because we're just going to get sucked into a war with them when they get attacked by somebody else. And we don't want to deal with that, so. Rangers groups are helping us build some stuff as well. We have quite a bit of unrealized taxes. If we can get those sorted out, that would definitely help us big time. Is it elected bureaucrats? No, that just lowers bureaucracy cost. This is the best option for helping out with that. Up to 35% chance to pass this law. Hopefully it passes soon. And we're finally getting our wood situated. Yeah, wood we have a huge deficit on, so hopefully this builds pretty quickly. Coal is also a pretty big deficit, and coal's very expensive for us as well. I actually think we want to weaken the Agrarian Party, so let's try and get them to lose this election. Not the elections really matter, because no matter what, the Emperor is still going to be in charge. But it'll at least help us a little bit. Okay. Let's see here. Constitutional Reform Party's in a little bit of trouble. The election's about to trigger. So currently the Agrarian Party is winning. The Constitutional Reform Party is at the lowest. Nobody has momentum apparently. They're all losing momentum. We'll just drop their momentum, that's fine. Maybe that'll push a few more votes toward the Imperial Party. The Agrarian Party still wins. We can do a free government change here, though, and bringing in the armed forces and the petite bourgeoisie would at least help us adjust where we're at. I mean, my other option, if I bring these boys in, that's only 51%. Now let's reset this. Let's go for maximum people and still have a legitimate government. I think that is perfectly fine by me. And actually, it said we were going to go down to 70, but we're still at 83, so that is nice. That might adjust what laws we can put through too, which would be huge. We need to make up some ground because we are late on the Meiji Restoration. I will definitely take some enactment success chance. Hopefully this can go through very quickly. We are struggling with it a little bit, but we should be able to get there. Kanto has a shortage of market access, so we're going to need to build up. Okay, we have a railroad queued at some point. I'll throw a port on there as well. Help build that up. Money-wise, we're still fluctuating, but we're still in the positive. It is going down, though. It's going down quite fast now. Oh, man, it's really, really plummeting. Let's go ahead and throw on a T-tax. Our standard of living's recovered a little bit after the revolution. So hopefully we can get that sorted. Shikoku, Hokkaido, and Sakhalin having some turmoil issues. Hopefully we can get that sorted soon. Some lead mines is definitely going to help out. Now, I believe I already set everything to like the maximum that I could. Still don't have enough support for public trams. And we don't have any wheat farms. We were going to build them, but we didn't have the employment. Farmers in Kanto have been making appeals to the government about how dangerous equipment they are using and would like to have some sort of health care to reduce the hardships for them. Hope the farmers try and offer help. We'll just take the 10% chance. I mean, we're pretty high up there anyway. An affair between Yoshinobu Mitsune and Minio Kujo. Oh, how scandalous. Threatening to affect his public image. He is part of the landowners. And he is a general, so... Oh, is he a good general? I think he is. Persistent supply requisitionist. You know what? We'll just let him go. That's fine. We should be fine without it. The industrialists are not happy about the public health insurance, but hopefully they get adjusted to it because it's going to be helpful for us. The United States of America has attempted to force open one of our harbors, demanding access to the port in Kyushu. I don't want to lose the legitimacy because our legitimacy is actually very strong on our government right now. I guess I'll just give Russia an obligation. We might get sucked into a war because of that, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and drop that T-tax, since we don't need it at the moment. Meanwhile, we'll just continue to build up what we've got going here. Let me see here. Hopefully this law passes soon. And we are working with our relations with Great Britain, so hopefully they'll help us or not get involved in any wars we potentially start. I do think it would be nice to go after Korea at some point. Man, we are having a lot of trouble passing this law. If it doesn't pass this time, I may adjust and go after something else. Take a look. Mount Fuji is boiling a little bit, huh? There's Edo. Kyoto is looking nice and big. Kyoto has a special building, it looks like, maybe? I don't see it anywhere on here, though. I don't know if any of our states have any kind of unique bonuses. I'm not seeing anything. So, I feel like I looked at that when I started the campaign and didn't really come up with anything. Let's go ahead and drop another one of these taxes since we're still fairly green. And we're finally getting our paper built, which is going to help us out quite a bit. There we go. Public health insurance has passed. Boom. Now then, let's try and swap the migration controls. Hopefully no one gets too upset about this. I didn't really look to see if it would affect anybody, but yeah, I'm not a fan of... Oh, no, we went back to being green, so we're good there. Tohoku and Kansai both have low market access. So let's get a railway queued up there, and then where's Kansai again? Or no, Tohoku is the other one, right? Yes. So let's queue up a railway for here too. Because we're going to need railways anyway, so might as well get them building. Just going to go ahead and pin farms to factories so we can keep an eye on that as well. We definitely want to get our peasants into the factories to industrialize our country, so we'll let that keep on building up. It looks like we're getting caught up on our buildings too. How's our market looking? Art is extraordinarily expensive. Sugar is very expensive too, and we actually have a shortage of it. I don't know what we could do to really fix that. It's not like we can build sugar plantations. We definitely want this bill to pass, so let's improve the chance for that. We have no free labor up in Hokkaido, so our best option is to just build rice farms. I'm just going to queue up quite a bit because yeah, we are definitely struggling with that. So let's queue up quite a few of those, and hopefully building a bunch of them will get our sugar shortage sorted out. We are going to need to fix our coal at some point too. We have a lot of expensive goods, and our money is fluctuating like absolute crazy. Wood clippers and fabric are expensive. So that means we'll need some more shipyards. Throw out some of those. We can upgrade to canneries, which should help us out a little bit, right? And we'll go ahead and throw out a luxury furniture tax again, just to keep our money in the green. We're running a little bit of a deficit, but we've been working on fixing it. And there we go. That is another step closer to ending Sakoku law. Now we just need to get rid of isolationism. The industrialists are who hate it. So getting the industrialists in power is going to be a little important. Yeah, we definitely don't want to go back to closed borders. Public schools and public health insurance is great for us. I could try and get a National Guard, but that would require us building up some more government administration. Yeah, we don't want to go back to legal guardianship. We need the women to work. Including the head of state and government, +2 government size allowance, -10 ideology penalty, +120 legitimacy from government clout. Do I want to go to an oligarchy? I just don't know. Maybe we should go for a National Guard or the secret police. Interest groups. It's 10 revolutions. Just give us extra battalions. Let's go for the National Guard. And we can build a little bit more on our government administration to work on that. So let's actually go through and build up Kansai, Kyushu. Let's build some of these. We'll build one in like each of these areas. And we can go ahead and put those right back up at the front. So there we go. We can drop the consumption tax again, at least for now. We'll see if we can stay in the green. Hopefully for the most part we would. I really, really need to get rid of isolationism. I don't mind them losing a little bit of power. Sugar shortage, huh? Hopefully we can get a lot of this stuff sorted pretty fast. See, now we're back in the red, so let's go for luxury furniture tax again. Just keep ourselves nice and good on our income. Did we lose some government power? We did. We lost quite a bit, actually. We did pass the National Guard, though, still. So once another one of these gets built, we'll be in good shape once again. Maybe I should move back down towards cultural exclusion. Well, the national supremacy has given us quite a bit of power. Restricted child labor, yes. Yes, that is what we want. Let's get those kids out of the factories. We want the adults working, not the children. Proletariat revolt. We're almost at 1900 already. Wait. We're still struggling a little bit on that bureaucracy. What is the fluctuation from? Because we don't have any trade routes or anything. We can't do those. Because we're isolationist. We're like just barely, I mean, that's fine to be a little in the red because it's not like we're losing any tax waste from it, like a tiny bit. Little boost to our chance to enact restricted child labor. I'll definitely take it. Illegitimate government. Wow, we lost all of our government legitimacy. So we are going to reform government now. And I think we'll go with this setup. We will let the Imperial Rule Party be massive. We still have a very strong chance to enact restricting child labor, so let's keep pushing for that for now. That did fix our government legitimacy quite a bit. Still contested. I would like to be a legitimate government, but it's pretty costly for us. Could probably drop our military wages, but having them high is going to keep our standard of living a little bit higher, so that's fine. Oh, a monument to the Emperor. You know, I think I will take that. Commander commends Civic Coalition. Let's check this out. So, He's a reformer. And who is the current head of the intelligentsia? He's also a reformer. I think that's fine. We can just, we'll just let him say what he wants. That's fine. He can give some support to them. The Imperial Party is still very much ahead in this election, so that is kind of disappointing. Still got a massive shortage on wood. There we go. Boom. That's good. We still got a shortage on sugar too. Are you serious? Okay, well, we're building that up to fix that. We are going to need some more coal mines, so let's get some of those set up. We'll build like 5 more in Kyushu. That should help out. Alright, so 14 days till the election happens. Oh, here we go. Protectionism or mercantilism? Or free trade? I think we'll go with protectionism. Yeah, let's go for protectionism. So we will go ahead and push for that. Imperial Party obviously wins the election because they're so massive. I do not think I would want to bring them into government. So no, we'll stick with what we have. What we have is very good. And if it lets us end Sakoku, that would be beautiful. Almost it industrialized Japan as well, so that's nice too. We are struggling quite a bit here. It's going to be another art academy. Okay. But yeah, we're building up pretty nicely. Once this passes, like I said, we will finally end Sakoku, which will be very nice. It'll push us even closer to the Meiji Restoration. Farms to factories, we still need to get our peasant population down. At least we got a boost to enacting protectionism. These landowners, man. There's part of me that wonders, should I stop boosting one of you and suppress the landowners? Hopefully they just lose support. Just let what's building continue to build. We can go through and just double check, make sure we still have all of this active. Actually, this has taken quite a while to research. The Shizuoka incident. Great Britain is now forcing that open. Let's just keep letting obligations go. That's probably not the best option, but I'd rather not take devastation in any of our provinces. We haven't had any earthquakes or anything in a while, or tsunamis. Let's see if it passes here. Nope. And now we get a bad event. That is the least optimal option. think I'm going to end the video here. So if you liked the episode, I'd appreciate a like. If you really liked it, I would appreciate a subscription. And I really hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.